Morning, Dan Williams here. I wanted to share with you a couple of quick updates and some insights, kind of some interesting stats developing in the housing market. Remember, these are a lot of nationwide views, and real estate, as we know, is local. Remember, location, location, location. But there's some interesting insights. So, this is a recent article you can see from the end of last week in Fortune magazine, and they're talking about the 45 of the 50th largest metropolitan areas had home price increases. Actually, Redfin shows all 50 did year over year. On a monthly basis. On a monthly basis. So prices continue to go up in a very, very slow market. But remember, the slow market is the number of sales happening. There just are not listings. The Fortune article talks about the average mortgage payments more than doubled since the pandemic. Obviously, that's because of interest rates and larger loans because home values keep going up. So, this is making the case that maybe some markets are seeing increased activity and listings are up. You can see new listings on existing homes in Zillow were up 21% compared to last year and 20% for the prior month. So maybe there is a little bit of thawing. I'm not buying it yet. If this continues for about 3 more months leading into the summer, we get April, May, then okay, this could be happening. But you can see pending sales are down 6% from a year ago. So, it's fascinating to see the predictions of people are going to start selling. There's pent up demand to sell, which is interesting. I'm not buying it because I still believe in what are we calling it? The golden handcuffs or the very low payments. But this led me to click on the Zillow home report. And this is interesting in a couple of areas. So you can see the listings are up. We just talked about that. And this is talking about pent up selling, interest in selling. New listings are coming on board, but it's mostly Texas and Florida, which I do work in those markets, but we're not seeing it in Southern California. You can see Tampa, Orlando, Miami. The inventory is definitely coming up. So that'll keep a lid on prices. But this was interesting to me when we get down to days on the market. So San Antonio had the largest amount of days on the market. Austin, the third largest. You can see Florida, Florida, Florida. Phoenix, 20 days on the market. It's pretty darn quick. Now, let's get to the bottom numbers. Remember, everyone talks about San Diego home prices are way too high. 10 days on the market. Not very long. What's interesting to me, being an Ohioan, Cincinnati and Columbus. What is going on in Cincinnati and Columbus? Oops, sorry about that. 5 days on market? That's crazy. So there are some homes showing price decreases, but maybe that's always a function of putting the home on the market at way too high a price. I'm always skeptical about that stat. And then the new pending listings increased by 14%. So, are we seeing an increase in inventory? Maybe this is starting to change. Maybe. Once again, I'm not buying it. Last thing I want to share with you, and I saw this stat and I wanted to double check at a couple other places. 40% of homeowners in America own their home outright, free and clear, no mortgage. I know it's kind of hard to think about in Southern California, but 40%. So maybe this increase in listings is being driven by these people who own it free and clear and are going to move down, move out, take their equity with them and pay cash again. I'm not convinced people are selling a home with a mortgage, taking their equity as a down payment to get a new higher mortgage. I just don't believe it. Hopefully I'm proven wrong over time. I'd love to see more activity. But anyways, I just wanted to share those couple things with you. One other stat back here on this influx of sellers is 1/4 of the homes sold above their listing price in January. That's a lot above listing price. I think this is the trend. This is my opinion. It's going to go the other way. San Diego saw a 10% increase year over year. I think we're in for another 10% increase. So let me know if you have any questions. You want to see more information from these studies. I'm happy to share it. But enjoy your day. I'm here if you need anything. Take care. We'll talk soon.